Hi everyone, Melissa here, coming on today with My Creative Times 154th edition release. Today is the only day of our sneaky peeks, and tomorrow will be release day, and so you will have the chance to get everything that we are showcasing today. Make sure you visit My Creative Times YouTube channel as well as all of the design team sisters, and I'll have those linked down below. Also, my code is MOE for 10% off your total purchase, or if you wait till tomorrow, it'll be 15% off your total purchase. Once again, MOE is my code, and you can use any of the other designers as well. So this will be the Spooky Pumpkins Ephemera, and I'll show you that a little more close. We have the Spooky Bears Ephemera. Too Cute to Spook stamp and dies. So these are the stamps. Hopefully you can see those. Let me just take that out. There we go. I've been using those. And then there goes all of the dies for that. And here are those fun web tag dies. And as you can see, there's a heart one, and then the circular ones with the little bat in the inside. It also has a layering die, and then this one has little spiders, if you can see those. Very cute. This is the Scallop Treat Box die, and this is very cute. And I use these on my banner, so you'll see those. I just wanted to point that out before I forget to tell you that. But this is a really cute box. And then the Wicked Whimsy 2025. That's how that looks. And I'll show you those a little bit more close. And the Midnight Magic 2025. Okay, and these are the Spooky Pumpkin Ephemera pack. That's how everything will look in there. I think I have everything out so you can get a good look at everything that's going to come in there. And I almost want to say there's at least 70 plus images, but don't quote me on that. But very cute. Those are adorable, easy to use with any kind of creation that you would like to create for Halloween. And here are the Spooky Bears Ephemera pack. And that's how all of those will look. I believe I have one of each image in there. And there's at least 3 or 4 images that will come for each one. So once again, I want to say you get at least 70 plus images. So there's quite a bit to craft with, but those are super cute. Let's start out with the Midnight Magic 2025. Now these are some adorable papers. My favorite is this one. They do have a little bit of sheen on it, but very, very cute. So I just want to spread those out for you so you can see those. And then check out the back side. Very cute. Love, love, love these. So that's the first 3. And here goes the next 3. Really, really cute. This is probably my second favorite one there. I love those papers. And there you go there. Got a lot to deal with there. A lot. Each pack of papers you'll get 24 sheets of each design. And there's 6 designs. Here goes the next set of papers. These are called Wicked Whimsy 2025. Let's start out with the first 3. And so you have your polka dots, your stripes, and more polka dots. Look at those colors, perfect for Halloween. There goes the back side. These look like her enamel dots, so I thought that was pretty cute. Go perfect with those. And then here goes the last 3 of that. And there goes the back side. Like I said, perfect for Halloween. Here are my additional items that I'll be showing today that I use to create my projects with. So we have the Prim Star dies. We have the folded tag die. The only thing I used was the little reinforcer. We have the strawberry flower plate dies. The treat bag add-on, the large one. I'm just using this, and this layer kind of resembled a tombstone, so that's why I pulled that out. I'm also using the small double bow die. Blue background, and she came out with that last year. the Pretty Scallop Hearts. I'm using the small one. And from the Fancy Slider card die, I am using these two right here, as well as this one there. I'm going to start out with this adorable little card here. And I did use those stamps. And those stamps stamp out beautifully, beautifully. I was really loving those stamps. And I think I only had to stamp it once, and it took the impression very well. And love that. I did add some little eyes in my spider, and look at that little bear with that little balloon. Got Boo. There goes that heart web background tag, and love that. And then you can see there goes the Boo embossing folder back there. Really cute. I did finish off the inside of the card, just as cute as the outside. And I did forget to get that October 31st die, and that was released a couple years ago, but it's still in her shop, so you'll be able to pick that up as well. But super cute. So there goes that one. Next up, if I can get it all in screen, I made a banner inspired by Emma from her last tutorial in the school platform, and I really liked the banner, so I thought I would make another one. So anyways, this is kind of long, so I'm just going to have to kind of show you this way. And like I said, I did use the inserts to that treat box that she just made, and I added the Prim star back there. I did ink up everything there, so there goes that one. And then there goes the next one. Added the little bat, little bear again, another little star, and then there goes that layer again. And then on this one, another star, little candy, balloon, and then the Happy Halloween that goes across there. But it turned out so cute. I had a little bit of a hard time trying to take a picture of it, but anyways, that's that there. Really like how that turned out. Maybe we'll do it this way. You can see a little bit of it. And then here goes my little treat box that I created for you. I did turn this into like a rosette so I could stick it out of the top, but how cute would this be on the children's desk at school or anything like that? A little party that Halloween party that you would have. So anyways, let's take a closer look. So here goes my little rosette. I did add a couple layers there, that center layer there. I made my own little flower this time from the strawberry plate die. There goes that double bow die, and then I used the October 31st, the stamp that she's released, Too Cute to Spook, and added that little spider and a few little gems in there. And then I also finished the back side of that, added some of those bats, trick or treat, really cute. And then here goes this box, super cute. So on the front side, I put all the candies, tied that little bow there. This is where I used the reinforcer. If you can kind of see that, I just put it right on top so that it can withstand untying. And then there goes that other side there. Super cute. And I'll have the picture at the end so you can kind of see how this looks on both sides. But like I said, just pop that right in there. I do have some stuff down in there so it can kind of stand up, but really, really cute. There goes that side, and there goes this side. Cute items. These are the items I showcased for you today. Make sure you come back tomorrow and see what else I've created. I just got a couple things to show you there. And join in on this fun. So tomorrow's release day. Check out everyone. Thanks so much, everyone. You all have a blessed and crafty day.